Happy day everyone and welcome back to our English class. Dear students, today we are going to take up answer these questions of the 10th unit of our English Gulmohar book, that is the Kabuliwala, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Dear students, before we move any further, let's know something about the author. Rabindranath Tagore, also known by the sobriquet Gurudev, was a Bengali polymath who reshaped Bengali literature and music. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in the year 1913. He wrote novels, essays, short stories, travelogues, dramas, and numerous songs. His compositions were chosen by two nations as national anthem, the Republic of India's Jana Gana Mana and Bangladesh's Amar Sonar Bangla. He is perhaps best known for his lyrical poetry. Tagore also founded the Vishwabharati University. Now let's move to exercise B, understanding the text, answer these questions. So let's take up the first question. What is the speaker's profession? Which of these qualities would you associate with his profession? Imagination, patience, sensitivity, courage. Support your choices with examples from the text. The answer is, the speaker is a writer by profession. There are several qualities pertaining to his profession, like imagination, patience, and sensitivity. He imagines the life of Rahmat in the lap of mountains and a father's love for his daughter. This shows him to be imaginative. We know he is patient because he listens to his daughter's chatter patiently. We can say that he is sensitive because he helps Rahmat by giving him some money out of his daughter's wedding expenses to go back to his own country and reunite with his daughter. Question number 2 gives an extract. Let's read. I too enjoyed the innocent laughter of a grown-up and a child on an autumn morning. So the first question is, what were the grown-up and the child laughing at? The answer is, the grown-up, that is the kabuliwala, and the child, that is Minnie, were laughing at one of their usual jokes. Minnie asked him what was inside his bag, and the kabuliwala replied, an elephant. Next question, what has their laughter been described? Why has their laughter been described as innocent? The answer is, their laughter has been described as simple because the joke was very simple. But it made them laugh even when they repeated it. This shows the two of them to be simple-hearted. The third question, what does the mention of an autumn morning add to the setting of the scene? The answer is, the mention of an autumn morning makes this scene look even more pleasant. In autumn, the weather is cool without being cold, sunny without being hot. An autumn morning is thus a lovely setting for the sweet picture of the two friends chatting and laughing. Now let's move to the third question. Is an extract. Let's read out. When he saw that Minnie was not amused, he added, I would have hit the father-in-law, but how can I? My hands are tied. First question. Why was Minnie not amused? The answer is, usually Minnie would ask Rahmat, are you going to your father-in-law's house? Rahmat would reply, I shall hit the father-in-law, and Minnie would laugh at the joke. This time, Minnie was not amused because when she asked her usual question, Rahmat replied, yes, instead of his usual response. The next question. Do you find what the kabuliwala says here is funny, or do you find it sad? Explain your answer. So the answer is, the kabuliwala's words are not funny. In fact, they are sad and moving, because instead of staying near this little friend to joke and laugh with her, he was going to prison for several years. His words marked the change from their happy past to a future that was not going to be happy for him. Fourth question. It gives an extract. Let's read. As for Minnie, even her father would have to admit that her behavior was regrettable. First question. Which behavior of Minnie did the speaker find regrettable? Why? The answer is, the speaker found it regrettable that Minnie forgot her old friend, the kabuliwala, very easily when he went away to prison and made friends with the horsekeeper. The speaker says it was regrettable because Minnie and Rehmat had been very good friends, and the speaker knew that Rehmat was very fond of her. The next question. Was Minnie's behavior natural? Did her friend change in a similar manner? The answer is yes. Minnie's behavior was natural because she was a 5-year-old child who could not be expected to remember a friend if she did not meet him for a long time. It would be natural for her to find new friends with time. Her friend, Rehmat, did not change in a similar manner because he was matured and he remembered Minnie very well and very affectionately as he found his daughter's love in her. The fifth question is an extract. Let's read. Their first meeting came to my mind. I felt a strange ache in my heart. The first question. Why did their first meeting come to the speaker's mind? And the answer is, after being released from prison, the kabuliwala came back to the speaker's house to meet Minnie. It was her wedding day, and she was clad in her bridal attire, looking very different from the 5-year-old child that he had seen the last time. Just as Minnie had not trusted him and had refused to take his gifts on their first meeting, on this day too, she stood away from him and could not talk freely. Thus, the speaker was reminded of their first meeting. The next question. Why do you think the speaker felt a strange ache in his heart? So the answer is, the speaker felt a strange ache in his heart because he remembered the friendship between his daughter and the kabuliwala and was sad that their beautiful, innocent friendship was no more. He was also sad to see Rehmat in a poorer condition than before. Moreover, he knew that now Minnie was grown up and getting married. There was little chance of her becoming friends with the kabuliwala again. Their first meeting had marked the beginning of their friendship, whereas this meeting marked the end of their friendship, and that made the speaker sad. Dear students, these were the question answers of the 10th unit, the kabuliwala. See you in the next video with the next chapter. Till then, stay happy. Goodbye. Thank you.